In this video, we are going to follow the steps to locate opinion articles and editorials in the PACE library databases. One downside to searching for articles on Google is that you may hit paywalls, where you have to subscribe before accessing information. Publications use those subscriptions to fund their work and pay journalists and writers. If you find a specific article on the web, you can use the library to access it because the library pays for subscriptions to certain publications. To start locating a specific article, you should go to the library website at library.pace.edu. On the main page, you'll see multiple tabs. Click on the Journal Title tab. Type in the name of the source that has published the article that you want to look for. Let's look for that one in the Washington Post. In the new window that pops up, you will see a list of publications. And we may subscribe to some with similar names, so look for the specific one that you need. This first one is the Washington Post newspaper, and we also may have access to the newspaper's articles across multiple databases, which are represented by these links. You can click on any of the ones that you want, but just make sure that the date range works for the particular article that you're looking for. In this case, I'm going to go to the U.S. major dailies, which I recommend for opinion articles or just looking for newspapers in general. The database will open in a new window to a page about the publication. We can locate our article two ways. First, you can type in or paste in the exact title in the Search This Publication box, and then look for the article in your search results. Here it is as the second one. The second way is to locate it by date. Go to the article that you're interested in finding and get the exact date. We're looking for October 10th, 2022. Back on the About This Publication page, you can use this menu to enter in the date. We're going to keep 2022 and October, but we're going to go down to October 10th and view the issue. You can either use Search within this issue or Control F on your keyboard and look for some terms from the article. It doesn't seem to be finding that particular article that we were looking for, which might happen. So what you can do is try the day after to see if it was just published in the database a little bit later. And now I can once again Control F, and now I see that it is the 34th article on the list. The midterms are the most important of my lifetime. And to access the article, you can click on the title or you can click on the full text link on the bottom of the record. Once inside the article, you can scroll through to read it. And there are some helpful features like printing, emailing, or the citation button, which provides completed citations depending on the style that you need, that you can copy and paste into your work. If you'd like to save the link to the article, do not use the one up in the address bar, but click on All Options to locate the permanent link, and this will bring you back to this logged in page. But you may not have a specific article you want to find and prefer to search in the library databases rather than on Google, just to avoid the paywalls. So we can head back to the library homepage and go directly to the U.S. Major Dailies website by clicking on the Databases tab and then the letter U. In the new window, click on the database name from the list. On the main search page, you can enter in your topic in the search box. I'm going to use the terms paid family leave, and I'm putting it in quotation marks so that it provides that entire phrase back in my search results. And in the second box, I'm going to type in the word opinion. Down below, there are also some additional limiting options, and I'm going to use the document type and scroll down to check off the box for commentary. This should remove articles categorized as straight news or letters to the editors or other news sections. And let's click search. Take a look at your results and scan the titles for anything that you find interesting. Remember that you're looking for headlines that may indicate uses of rhetorical devices to persuade or argue. So, for example, the real midterm election stakes. Will voters put a check on the unrequited ambitions of the Democratic left? That's definitely a good example. DC must do better by Black moms. Audits show a record of incompetence. So there's definitely some rhetorical devices being used in some of these headlines. If you don't see anything that seems valuable, or you receive too few results, maybe you only receive 5 results, you can check the box here to remove the limiter for commentary and search again. Notice how now we have almost triple the search results. The library has also created an English 110 website, which includes a list of publications from a variety of types of media. So we have traditional media, conservative, liberal, business, and sports. And we include a link to their official website as well as their About This Publication page from the library so that you can search there for articles. It would be the page that we looked at earlier in this video. And if you have trouble selecting a publication or just want some ideas, this might be a great place to start. You can access it at libguides.pace.edu/eng110/rhetorical.